that at all,
Okay.
Judge.
All right.
I don't know why you think that would benefit me in this office.
Yeah,
Barb,
you're right.
not
You're
drop
right.
the
Sorry
ball.
about that. Sorry about that, Barb. You're not responsible.
Court is just getting started, but behind these routine discussions and paperwork delays, major decisions are waiting to unfold. Multiple defendants, plea negotiations, and a judge determined to keep cases moving create the perfect setup for courtroom drama. Stay tuned and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns and legal stories.
And he did. Well, oh, is this the one from Mayo Clinic?
No, that would be
That
Mr.
was Mark Johnson, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a different individual. That's Mr. Johnson. This one is from South Central Mental Health, and he didn't get it until it looks like Friday afternoon. So it would have come in Friday sometime.
Well, in that case, let's see.
If he
Wait a minute.
didn't, oh,
Let me look at this. Now that's a clear direction from someone else. Hmm. Does the state have a copy of that?
I do not have a copy, Your Honor, but if the court has one, state can proceed if the court finds their copy.
Well, Mr. Patterson is exceptionally good about getting those to me, often the morning of, so that they're right at my fingertips on the computer, but maybe with it coming in late. How much trouble, Mr. Bovary, would it be to get us a copy over here, another copy?
Judge, it wouldn't be that much trouble if you'll give me a couple minutes. I can get you a copy sent over. Mr. Patterson he looked pretty relaxed when he gave me the files Friday afternoon, so I'm guessing he may have been in vacation mode already. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We'll try to get this sent over to you, and then if you could take up somebody else's case, that'd be helpful.
Okay, did it?
Judge, just so you know, we have one person here at the courthouse.
Okay, well, who do you have at the courthouse?
Sky Young.
Well, John Stang has patiently waited quite a while. Mr. Stang, who do you want to take up?
Your Honor, I have Matthew Beck.
Beck? Yeah, I'll get back with you, Deputy. Thank you. Make sure I do, of course. We are on the record in Beck, BU 2026 TR 280. Please announce appearances.
Your Honor, Joseph Bach appearing for the state of Kansas.
John Stang on behalf of Mr. Beck. It was my understanding at the first appearance, because this is our first appearance on your docket, that this is Mr. Sweeney's case. I've emailed him and requested a plea offer. I haven't heard back yet. I anticipate he will be getting back to me rather quickly, I would hope. So if we could have one continuance, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Mr. Baca, any chance that Mr. Sweeney gave you any notes that could wrap this up today?
Unfortunately, Judge, I'm looking in the file storage part of our software. I don't see that, but I'm sure he's planning to respond to that very quickly. I know the court hasn't been liking setting over things. This has been going on just since February, since Mr. Stang got involved. I wouldn't have an objection setting it over, and I'll make sure and get a note to Mr. Sweeney to get a response to that.
This is actually the first appearance on your docket, Your Honor.
On my docket, I see he was here March 11th for first appearance.
Correct.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Jennifer, what do you have available for this gentleman?
July 6th, and that's your last available on that date.
July 6th?
6th. No more continuances. July 6th, 9 a.m.
Let me double check.
I can see if you can do that.
Yeah, at 9 o'clock, we'll make it work.
All right. Oh, and if it's for plea, maybe he can even have his evaluation done by then and we can just wrap it all up.
I think
Just
that's
a thought.
probably the plan, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Stang. Anyone else on the docket?
Not from me. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you for waiting. I'm sorry to have you do that.
Not a problem.
All right. Appreciate it. Okay, you may go. And who else? Other attorneys on here? Is Mr. Mariano still on here? Or did we take care of E-Step?
I believe all of his cases, at least as far as he thought, were done. But you are right, Judge, if he is on E-Step, I don't believe that one has been taken up.
Jennifer, do you know anything about East Step?
We have not taken that up yet, Your Honor.
Anybody here from the firm for Mr. Ariano or who could be here? How about you, Mr. Eastep? Are you anywhere around here? Anybody know anything about Eastep? Oh, Mr. Ariano, you might know something about him. I
Yes.
didn't realize, I thought we let you go a while ago. On the record in BU 2025 CR 421, State of Kansas versus Gage William Eastep. Please announce appearances.
Here we go on behalf of the state.
Your Honor, Mr. Eastep's on his way upstairs right now,
All right.
and also appearing on his behalf is Steve Ariano.
All right, Mr. Ariano. For some reason, I thought we'd finished all of yours and you had
No,
left.
I was in a breakout room.
Oh, okay. Was it a successful breakout room?
Well, not on this case because it's not
Uh-oh.
Mr. Regere's case. So I do need a continuance on it. I think we're very close on it. I've been engaged in some discussions with Mr. Sweeney, but he's not present today. So
The judge is clearly running a tight docket today. Even though both sides appear close to a resolution, the court isn't interested in endless delays. Another continuance is granted, but with a warning that progress needs to happen fast. Do you think enough time has already been given here?
Maybe I need to order him to be present at these hearings. Either have him resolved or be present.
we'll get it resolved ASAP, Judge.
I'm sure you will.
We're very close on it. So
this is continued at the defendant's request to next available date.
sooner the better. We're ready to get it done. So
Well, you know my docket. Okay, Jennifer, what's the next available? July something. She said July 8th was full now.
July 13th, Your Honor.
How about that, Mr. Ariano? July 13th?
well, we'll take it because I don't want to go any further out than that. We'll see if we can't maybe prepare a journal entry or something that might be acceptable to resolve it before then.
Very good. Mr. Regere, any objection to continuing in that defendant's request to July 13th, 9 a.m.?
No objection if the court is likewise continuing the bond in this matter, Your Honor.
Defendant, Mr. Eastep, you are continued on your bond with the added condition that you reappear ready to proceed July 13th at 9 a.m. Any questions on that, sir?
No questions.
Thank you. All right. Then we'll be in recess on Eastep. Mr. Eastep is excused. Now, Mr. Ariano, anyone else you want to take up?
I have one last one, Carson Jarvis, which will be for plea. Let me just get him up
Kid
here
Carson?
real
Will
quick.
do.
Send Mr. Estep.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, Judge, Mr. Jarvis is on his way up.
It'll be on the record in BU 2025 TR 2594. State of Kansas versus Carson Dean Jarvis, appearing
Give
for
me-
this. He's here.
Half a second, Judge.
All right. If the parties want to announce appearances, starting with the state, please.
Chair Regere on behalf of the state.
1 second, Judge. Jarvis appears in person and through counsel, Steve Ariano.
Any
His
announcements?
dad is
Ms.
downstairs in the lobby, and his dad decided for his son to handle this himself. So
How old is Mr. Carson Dean Jarvis?
I'm 20.
he's 20.
Okay, I think that'd be fine, especially since it's in the hands of counsel.
And Your Honor, as a preliminary matter, the state would request a ruling as to whether or not this is a defendant who's represented by counsel. State's information is that there's not a formal entry of appearance on file in this matter.
Well, I see Stephen Ariano here, and I think that puts him on the hook.
Yeah, we should have an entry appearance. I'm not sure. Well, Barb can, our legal assistant's over there listening in the other room. She will, if she has not filed a formal entry appearance, we'll have it on file here immediately. She'll upload one. So yes, I am representing and intend to represent Mr. Jarvis. We have appeared on his behalf before and usually have an intro appearance on file, but we'll make sure there's one probably before we're done chatting here.
All right, we'll find that Barb dropped the ball on that, but that's not like her to do that.
Well, we're not going to find Barb drop the ball on that at all. Judge.
All right.
I don't know why you think that would benefit me in this office.
Yeah,
Barb
you're
did
right.
not
You're
drop
right.
the
Sorry
ball.
about that. Sorry about that, Barb. You're not responsible. All right. Yeah.
I am always responsible, Judge.
You got to keep that office flowing. She's pretty indispensable, I get the impression.
She's
All
worked
right.
for me for nearly 30 years. I don't want to lose her now.
No. We take that back. I withdraw that finding. All right. So how do we want to proceed then? Yes, Mr. Ariano is found to be attorney of record and will be responsible accordingly. So how do you want to proceed, Mr. Ariano, on Mr. Jarvis's behalf?
Your Honor, Mr. Aguirre and I have engaged in some negotiations. He is willing to dismiss the drive while suspended charge. We would be pleading guilty to the charge of no proof of insurance and not having an expired tag on the vehicle. They will recommend 12 months non-reporting probation. The maximum jail sentence is a controlling sentence to be served concurrently on each charge, and the minimum fines and court costs.
All right. So, Mr. Aguirre, you're dismissing which charge?
Your Honor, the state's information is that upon successful entry of a plea to counts 1 and 3, count 1 being no proof of insurance after a prior conviction within the last 3 years, a Class A misdemeanor, and count 3 expired tag or registration, the state will move to dismiss count 2, driving while suspended, a Class B misdemeanor. At the time of sentencing for count 1, the state will recommend the minimum fine required by law of $800, that the court impose appropriate court costs, and a maximum underlying sentence of 1 year, subject to a year of non-reporting probation. For count 3, the state will recommend a $50 fine and the maximum underlying sentence of 6 months, provided for in KSA 8-149, I believe it is. The count 1 of the amended information appears to allege a prior conviction occurring less than 2 months prior to the alleged occurrence date, so the state does respectfully submit that maximum underlying sentences are appropriate in this matter.
Okay. Count 1, the driving while without insurance, second within 3 years, you're recommending the minimum fine of $800 and a year in jail with 1 year of reporting probation.
Non-reporting probation is what was
reporting. Okay.
Your Honor.
And then on count.
This is the turning point of the case. Carson Jarvis openly admits to driving without insurance and operating a vehicle with expired registration. What started as a traffic matter now carries real legal consequences. The judge's questions are confirming every detail before accepting the plea and moving forward.
2, driving while suspended would be dismissed. Is that right?
That is the state's understanding, Your Honor.
And then on count 3, operating without registration or tag, what was the fine? 50?
$50 fine, Your Honor, and 6 months. The state does acknowledge that count 3 is charged as an unclassified misdemeanor. However, the state's information is that there are certain special sentencing provisions under KSA 8-149, which does allow a time of imprisonment in the county jail for not less than 30 days, no more than 6 months. There's no objection to that being suspended and to run concurrent with suspended 1 year in the underlying sentence for count 1, but the state does recommend that under the circumstance of this case, maximum underlying sentences are appropriate.
Very well. I think I got your terms now. So, Mr. Jarvis, how do you plead to count 1, which alleges that you were driving in Butler County, Kansas on October 22nd, 2025, without proof of liability insurance and that you'd been convicted for the same within the last 3 years?
Guilty.
You want to plead guilty? You want to admit the charge?
That is correct. He was not insured on that day.
Okay. And how do you want to plead, Mr. Jarvis, to count 3, driving that same vehicle with an expired tag or unlawful registration at that time?
Guilty.
Is anyone making you enter these pleas of guilty today by any threats or promises other than the plea agreement?
Speak up.
You said
No.
okay. And are you pleading guilty because you believe you did in fact drive without insurance and valid tags on October 22nd of 25 in Butler County?
Yes.
Okay, what was going on with your tags? Why didn't you have valid tags or registration?
It was not running vehicle.
It was what?
The vehicle had not been running, is what he said.
Oh, it hadn't been running, and so you
He
hadn't
let the
kept.
tags lapse and the insurance lapse for that
Okay,
reason.
I see. All right. Is that what you're telling me, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you remember where in Butler County you were driving when the officer found you?
What road?
Do not.
You don't? Okay. Deputy or Mr. Regier, what would your evidence show on that?
Your Honor, I'm looking at the ticket. It does indicate Northwest 40th Street and at the intersection of that and Northwest Tawakonan Road. That
I
sound
think
right?
we call that Tawakoni.
Yeah, to walk.
Is that where you were? Okay.
Yeah.
And Your Honor, the state's information is in Butler County between Potwin and Benton city limits, giving this court jurisdiction over this map.
Okay. Does that come back to you now, Mr. Jarvis? Does that sound right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Your
I
Honor, he
will.
is now insured and he does have an SR 22 on file.
Very good. All right. I will accept your plea and find you guilty of counts 1 and 3. I will dismiss count 2 on motion of the state for plea agreement. The court will follow the sentencing recommendations agreed upon by the parties. Count 1, $800. Count 3, $50. Court costs. Count 1, 1 year in the county jail. Count 3, 6 months concurrent county jail sentence. 1 year non-reporting probation. Let's see. Jen, what are the court costs on that? 108?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, and fines come to about 853, so you're looking at about 961. How much time do you need to pay that?
$961 in fines.
I could pay it now, whatever.
He can pay it within 30 days, Judge. I
Is
think
that enough?
you can pay it now, but I mean, I don't
Okay,
think they'll
well,
have the
we need
journal
the
entry
journal.
done.
Right. All right, well, if you think you can pay that within 30 days, I'm gonna order that you pay it within 30. Mr. Regier will need to get right on that journal entry. You can call the clerk of the district court to find out the different ways to make payments online and so forth. And that number for Butler County is 316-322-4370. You won't have to report for probation, but you have a couple of conditions that you must comply with. And if you violate those conditions, your probation can be revoked and you can serve up to a year in the county jail. So, Mr. Jarvis, make sure you understand condition number 1 of your probation starting today: violate no laws for 1 year. If you violate the law, you could get your probation revoked at any time between now and a year that you violate your probation. It can be revoked and you can serve a year in the county jail. Condition number 2, pay the total due within 30 days. And did you get your picture and prints taken? You did. You made a bond. So those are the only 2 conditions you have to do: violate no laws for a year and pay within 30 days. If you do that, this case will close in a year as successful, and you can put it behind you. It'll still be on your record, but it'll be closed. Now, if you violate those conditions for up to a year, like I said, anytime within the year, it could be bringing you back to court. It could be revoked and you could serve your sentence. So do you understand you have those 2 conditions you have to do?
Yes, I did.
All right. Anything further from either counsel?
Not on this matter, Judge.
Not on behalf of the defense, Judge.
All right, Mr. Ariano, your client is excused, and you are excused if you don't have anyone else on here.
Your Honor, I got 50% of my cases off your dockets today, so I just, I'm batting
Oh,
500.
you still have more. Okay, who else do you want to
Oh,
do?
no, I'm done. No, I
Oh,
just
you're
have
done.
two others
Oh.
that we've got new dates on.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
did my
Thank you.
part, Judge.
There
So,
you go.
as
I
did
see what
Mr.
you're telling
Regier.
me now. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Have a
you're
good day.
welcome. You're
Your Honor,
welcome.
take up Miss Yui again.
What's that?
I'm ready to take up Miss Yui again, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, all right. I was just about ready to take out Mr. Favre. He's been on here a long time too.
Oh,
We're
sorry,
on.
Your Honor.
That's all right. Let's take her.
The case concludes with guilty findings on 2 charges: dismissal of the driving while suspended count, nearly $1,000 owed, and 1 year of non-reporting probation. The defendant gets an opportunity to move forward, but any violation could trigger serious consequences. Like, comment, and subscribe for more shocking courtroom stories.